Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
What is the stockroom for?
The stockroom stores components used in magical and alchemical experiments. Do you require something?
Are you really a Tranquil mage?
I voluntarily submitted to the rite of tranquility. I was unwilling to undergo the harrowing. I find this state agreeable.
Don't you think what they did to you was cruel?
Tranquility has its merits. I see the world with clarity. I remember the days when my mind was filled with inconvenient and seething emotions. Now things are simple.
What was becoming Tranquil like?
It is difficult to describe. I would perhaps compare it to being plunged into a pool of ice-cold water.
No, that's awful. What happened during the rite of tranquility?
I was ordered to never speak of it. I cannot go against the Circle's wishes.
This is too mean. I'm gonna say it. I should go now.
Very well. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
If you want something from the stockroom, you must speak to Owain.
Is there something you need? You must speak to Owain.
It has the same voice as the mentor trainer in Mass Effect 3. And the English Inquisitor in Dragon Age Inquisition. Let me look here. Hello.
Good day.
Good day, Deirdre. Let me quick save.
Oh, hello. I don't believe we've
I think
met.
it's the door company.
Are you new to the Circle?
I'm a newly Howard mage, but I've lived here all my life.
I'm sorry. There are so many of you, and I get confused. Not to mention, these old eyes are starting to go.
Everyone makes mistakes.
You're too kind. I'm old and about to fall apart. Nothing in the world can fix that.
If you say so.
Anyway, did you need something?
Just wanted to talk.
I'm not good at talking. Too much chatter makes my head throb. Don't you have lessons to get to? Shoo!
Shoo. I'm no animal for you to shoo me away. I think that's too bright. Yeah, that's too bright. But the other one's too dark. 55 maybe? What is it? This is 50. Maybe 52.
Ah, it's you again. Or at least I think it is. You all look the same to me.
I think it's good for now. Where is that bottle on the ground? Why can't I pick it up? Oh, there's a mini princess here.
You need something? If not, step back. You're in my light.
In your light? Your light is here, this side. There's no light here. Your life?
I'm trying to study. Have some consideration for a fellow mage.
You're just a, you're just an apprentice, not a mage.
I will be soon. I have studied hard, and this opportunity will not pass me by. This is a chance for me to prove I can achieve as much as any human. Many humans believe elves are only fit to be servants.
I don't believe that.
Many humans do. I suppose it isn't entirely your fault. With so many elves living in alienages apart from humans, it's difficult for you to get a true idea of who we are. Ironically, many of us don't know who we are either.
What do you mean?
Elves have lived under human rule for so long that much of our history and culture has been lost. As a mage, I have an opportunity to prove myself.
That sounds like a noble goal.
Thank you. But I should get back to my books.
Thank you for talking with me.
Good day.
Good day. Now you're off to the side of your share. You're a mage after all. We can sit in thin air. Ooh, that's good. The final book appears to be missing.
Very well.
Might be. Right here. Go check. Rage Demon, SWAT Demon, and Wolf. Magic and Religion. The 4 schools of magic creation. 4 schools of magic, Primal. Primal is the one I have. Fire one. And controlling party member, crafting, friendly fire. Oh, that happened to me. I killed the bear with a friendly fire. Look at that. Still despoiling.
Chantry would do something before it came to that.
Will they? They haven't done anything, and I've heard that the Equitarians are starting to soften a little on the libertarian position.
Sympathy for the position isn't the same as support. Yet. As far as I know, most Equitarians prefer to remain allied with the Loyalists. You can see why, don't you? Just think of what the Chantry would do if suddenly the Circles were petitioning for more independence, or even a split.
Won't be pretty.
Ah, those short-sighted libertarians. They'll get their way and take us all down with them.
Politics. Religion. The only thing about this.
I think someone's here to speak to you, Senior Torren.
Not only. I'm more here to collect the XP than anything else.
As you say.
Let's see if we can-
Hello. Congratulations on your harrowing last night. Good work.
What were you talking about earlier?
Ah, the fraternities of the Enchanters. You probably haven't heard of them. It's best not to get tangled up in circle
You
politics.
guys sound like
More trouble
hipsters.
than it's worth, really.
Probably haven't heard this music. It's still in the ground. No offense to hipsters. Tell me about the fraternities.
They're found in all circles throughout Thedas. Groups of enchanters who hold similar viewpoints, who band together to make their voices heard. The most influential fraternity are the Equitarians. They are moderates and believe in a code of conduct that all mages should adhere to. Then there are the Chantry apologists, the Loyalists. The Chantry says something and they follow it to the letter. The Lucrosians just want to make money, and the Isolationists would like us all to be hermits and live on an island. Then of course there are the Libertarians. They want more power for the Circle, more autonomy.
Which do you belong to?
Well, if I had to, I'd say I was an Equitarian, but I ducked out of the fray a long time ago. Most of the senior enchanters are Equitarians. Irving, Wynne, Sweeney. Ulrid's a Libertarian, and a loud one at that. Mages have enough opposition from the outside without tearing our circles apart with infighting. But what can you do?
Giving up doesn't help anyone.
An idealist, I see. Well, if you're going to change the world, you should get started immediately. Lots of world to cover.
Possibly.
Hello, were you looking for something?
If I'm talking to a person, I'm not looking for something. Who are you?
I'm Njal, a mage just like you. I've seen you around, haven't I? I must have.
What were you talking to the other mage about?
Oh, the fraternities. Groups of mages with a common agenda. I think we should all be isolationists. Stay in some remote mountain town far away from the mundanes who hate us.
If we run away, they will never learn not to fear us. Fear us.
They'll never learn that. They don't want to. I'd go hide alone in the wilds if I could. But you know they just brand me an apostate and hunt me down. There is no leaving the circle. It's till death do us part. Romantic, isn't it?
Not if it's with a lot of people. And most of them crazy people. Apostate? Apostate? Apostate.
If you leave the circle, you become an apostate. And the punishment for leaving is death. Pretty grim, huh?
Yes, a bit. There must be mages who aren't a part of the circle.
I've heard of hedge witches who've managed to survive on their own, eluding the circle for a lifetime. But if the Templars discover them, well, you know what happens. Then there are stories about the Dalish elf clans having great magic. But who knows what's truth and what's fiction when it comes to the Dalish?
I don't know. I should get going.
Alright, have a good day.
Have a good day too.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't hear you come in. I'm sorry. I'm terribly busy right now. I have to prepare the room before the Grey Warden is done at his meeting with Irving.
What's a Grey Warden?
They are an order of brave and noble warriors, sworn to give their lives to defeat the Darkspawn. You know, I almost became a Grey Warden once.
Really?
There were several of us chosen, though the Grey Wardens only wanted one recruit. They only ever have one mage, you see. I think they thought I was the best candidate, but I was young and foolish, and I said I wasn't interested. They picked someone else instead, and that was that. I've regretted it ever since. Oh well, I should get back to my work.
No, you're still standing. Not using that, it's ugly. stupid.
Ah, there you are. You are to be moved out of the apprentice's dormitory, and these are to be your new quarters. The Tranquil will move your belongings this afternoon. Go on, make yourself comfortable.
Why did the Tranquil have to do this? They're not our slaves. They take advantage of the Tranquil.
I heard that you completed the harrowing in record time.
I did. They count. How much time do you take?
Irving wants to see you. Get going.
Get going. What your difference? Now I realized she has the voice of Dr. Chocolate who must have. Cullen! I have a mod to make Cullen look like the Cullen from Dragon Age Inquisition.
Hello.
At least close.
I'm glad to see your harrowing went smoothly.
Hello, Cullen.
They picked me as the Templar to strike the killing blow if you became an abomination. It's nothing personal, I swear. I'm just glad you're all right, you know?
Would you really have struck me down? Adorable Cullen.
I would have felt terrible about it.
I know you would.
But I serve the Chantry and the Maker, and I will do as I am commanded.
Maybe we could go elsewhere and continue our discussion. Wink, wink.
Elsewhere? What do you mean?
We should get to know each other. I've seen the way you look at me. No, that's too insinuating. Conceited. We should get to know each other.
Oh, my goodness. If you're saying what I think,
How cute.
well, that would be really inappropriate, and... Ooh, I couldn't.
Why would it be inappropriate?
I should go.
You should... he ran away. Really, I don't fight. I might light you as on fire.
You look well. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
I was throwing up for a full week after my harrowing. It's delirium that does that, I think.
Is it? That's a bit disgusting. A week of delirium? That's a bit much, no? Is it better than mine? I don't have it. I don't recommend it.
It shall be done.
Hello?
I'd avoid Leora if I were you. She's been rather testy lately.
Who?
Senior Enchanter, Leora, over there. Hope you're having a good day.
Aw, thank you. Okay.
Ah, it's great to see you. It's always sad when an apprentice fails the harrowing.
But I didn't fail. First is always sad. They technically died.
Ah, this is infuriating. Another batch destroyed. Say, have you seen Owain? Is he in the stockroom? Oh, excellent. He wasn't there last I looked. I hope he still has some cinnabar lying around. When I asked last week, he said he was running out.
Okay guys, see you in the next video.